Hey everyone, Diana and Sam from Toronto Platinum Realty team with you again today, talking about seller secrets. So
we're on seller secret number 8 today, so
yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about when setting your price, make sure you leave some room for negotiating.
Well, that can be a misconception. Like it's got to be, there's a myth. Like whenever you want to sell your house, just price it a little bit higher, and so this way there's room to negotiate. You got to understand this does not mean for every case. If your house, for example, is $1 million, you list it at 1.2 million and leave 200,000. That's not what we're saying here. What we're saying is, it's got to be studied. You got to study the trends. You got to study the market reports. You got to study the sales, and based on that, have a custom tailored marketing strategy for that house. It's not a one size fits all. A lot of agents use that strategy.
So Sam, this goes back to working with the right team that has worked, that has more knowledge and more combined years of experience, and also working with the right softwares so you can get the correct statistics that will help you understand.
That's right.
In certain areas, what kind of ratios are selling.
Yeah,
sale to ask ratio, right?
Exactly. So we invest in softwares that give us market trends and reports in a way where we can, in a user-friendly way, where we can sit there and study it, and based on that decide, okay, for this property, it's probably better to list it, 3% higher than what the market value is, to get what we're looking for. Or maybe in another situation you may list it a little bit lower so you can hold offers, create an auction effect, and drive and create a bidding war. But it's the sellers need to understand that it's not the same strategy will not work for every house, especially in today's market. In today's market, it's more important than ever for you to have a proper advice, proper strategy, and make sure the pricing your home the right way is one of the most important things.
It's a formula. It's a strategic formula, and it's really, really, really crucial to work with an agent that understands this formula.
Yeah, and you cannot be testing what the best price to list it at on the MLS. So, for example, what we do at what we do with our clients is, for example, we have a pre-marketing, pre-MLS stage where before we put it on MLS, we market the home to our database of 30,000 buyers, and we market the house at different prices that we're thinking within a $50,000 range. And based on the response we get from our database, we realize what the best price would be to put on MLS. So we're not actually testing and taking chance with your house. We're doing it with our database first. Once we do that research pre-marketing, a lot of times we just end up selling it to one of our buyers. But in the event that we don't, at least we know what the best price is, where it would create the highest demand.
So then what you're saying about this, when you say the pre-marketing plan or time, right? So what you really mean is trying to sell it to somebody from your own database without listing the property on the open market.
That's right. A lot of times that happens. If one of our buyers are looking for a home, in which in a lot of cases we have 30,000 buyers, and when we break it down in each area community, if you're probably like 150 buyers looking for a home like yours, and a lot of times if they give you a good offer, then you'll more likely take it and avoid going through the process. Even though with us it takes about 7-8 days on average to sell our listings, you still have to prepare your home for photography, for staging, and for people to come through it. Well, what if somebody just came and give you an offer today and you never had to go through all that?
So there's actually two benefits, right?
Yeah.
The first benefit is you're not kind of playing around with the price and testing it on the open market. That can really affect the outcomes of your property. And number two is you may just sell the property to somebody before having to list it on the market and having showings every day and doing that whole thing. Yeah. So there's two benefits in doing that.
So either we sell it or we come out with great intelligence that we're going to use to use as our pricing strategy.
Yeah.
So if you like this video and if you have any questions about these type of information, comment below. And if you want to get more of these videos, subscribe to our channel and make sure you turn the notification on.
Thanks. Bye.